Hello, everyone. Today, I want to introduce Tony Ferraiolo, who I have known. I think we've known each other now for
A long time.
20 years. We're getting on
Yeah,
20.
yeah.
Um, and I'm really excited to interview him specifically because he has a new book. And so that's my first question. What is the name of your book and what is it about?
Sure. The title of the book is Finding My Way Out of the Darkness: How I Found Self-Love and Acceptance. And it's basically that's what it is. I mean, my childhood and most of my young adulthood was filled with a lot of pain, anger, and sadness. And after I transitioned, it's almost like I was reborn, right? I after I transitioned, I was able to be myself. I realized that I deserved happiness and I deserved to live a life like everybody else. And I was tired of being weighted down by depression and anxiety and anger. So I really started working on myself and did a lot of work, a couple of retreats with Tara Brach, a lot of short clips with Brene Brown, who a lot of people know. Um, and I really wanted this for the world to see that if anyone, no matter who they are, if you're struggling and from like I'm a survivor of sexual abuse, if you're struggling from that, that there is a way to walk out of that darkness. And it's almost like, how did I get from cutting myself in the woods every day to who I am today? And if I can give that gift to anyone, it would be my honor to do that. So
Sure.
that's why I really, you know, it's funny because when I was writing the book and I was working with my publisher and she says, it's really heavy. We need to put a content warning at the beginning. I was like, oh my God, my life was really, your life has been kind of messed up when you have to put a content warning before your memoir. But and something really unique about this book is there's a QR code at the beginning of each chapter that leads you to one of my art pieces because I'm an artist. And the way I got away from self-harm is I started creating. And during the process of writing the book, I went up to my attic to look for something and I found two old sketches that I sketched when I was like probably 14, 15 years old. And it just showed the pain. And so those are also in the book. But I thought it'd be a cool way for people to interact with the book and kind of see visually what that chapter was actually going to be about.
That's so cool. So it's
Yeah.
interactive and the QR codes are in the book. What a cool way to sort of, I mean, because representing art in regular trade books is, you can't get good prints made unless
Right,
you're making
right.
a real art book. So that's a really
Yeah.
cool way to do it. Never occurred
And
to
it,
me.
it would have cost me three times as much to print the book too. So that had a little bit
That
to
too.
do with it. But art, like my other two books, Artistic Expressions of Transgender Youth, it was art really is a way to help even these young kids that don't have words to express how they feel. So I was glad that we incorporated that into the book for sure.
That's awesome. Cool. So when did it come out?
Came out in, I believe, October,
Okay.
and it's been doing very, very well. Very well.
Great.
I,
I'm gonna,
I'm, I'm, I'm not, I don't want to say I'm shocked because I know there's a lot of heart and soul that was put into the book, but universities are calling me, they're buying books, they're having me, I think I've already did about 15 author talks since the book
oh,
came out.
awesome.
Yeah.
So cool. Keep selling it. And now I'm like, I need to get a signed copy from you because I
Yes,
like having
yes.
my signed collection. So
You need a signed copy, and I will be love to gift one to you because you're so fabulous. And you can, if somebody's interested, they can go on my website, tonyferraiolo.com, and purchase them right through there.
cool. And we'll make sure that your name is spelled and the Earl is on the YouTube video so that people can get there. Um,
Sounds
okay,
good.
so thank you so much for this short interview, and it's so good to see you.
You too.